As you settle into the stillness of this night, let a story of brilliance, struggle, and rediscovery guide your heart toward hope. Picture Sam, a child once hailed as a prodigy, standing before a crowd at 10, their mind a galaxy of ideas, solving equations that baffled adults, their future a canvas of endless possibility. The world watched in awe, calling Sam a genius, their names splashed across headlines, their talents showcased on stages like Oprah's. But brilliance, Sam learned, comes with shadows of pressure to perform, expectations that weighed like anchors, a childhood lost to the spotlight. By their teens, the world moved on, and Sam felt forgotten, their gifts no longer fitting the mold of youth. Where are they now? The question echoed, and Sam wondered too, grappling with an identity tied to a past they couldn't outrun. Yet, in the quiet of their 20s, a spark flickered, a desire to redefine success, to find purpose beyond the Prodigy label. Sam discovered art, a language their soul understood, painting canvases that spoke of struggle and hope. Each stroke was a reclamation, a way to heal from the pressure of being the genius. They recalled Oprah's stage, the warmth of her questions, the belief that their gifts were meant for something greater. Inspired by stories of others who'd been prodigies, like a young tycoon who became a woman, a boy genius who chased peace, as Sam saw their own path. They weren't just their childhood brilliance, they were resilience, creativity, a soul-seeking meaning. Sam started teaching, sharing their knowledge with kids who felt different, helping them see their uniqueness as strength. Their art gained notice, not for prodigy status, but for its raw honesty, touching lives in galleries and online. As Sam closes their eyes, they feel holy and not defined by past applause, but by the life they're building. As you rest tonight, let Sam's story inspire you. You are not your past, not the labels others give you, but the courage to grow, to create, to find your purpose. Release the pressure, the expectations, the fear of not being enough. As you drift into sleep, know that tomorrow holds a chance to rediscover your gifts, to shine in your own way, just as Sam is learning to do. 10,000 characters. In the gentle hush of this night, let Sam's journey from prodigy to purpose light a path for your own soul, a reminder that your gifts evolve with you. Sam sits in a small studio, surrounded by canvases vibrant with color, each one a piece of their heart. As a child, they dazzled the world as solving complex problems, speaking with a wisdom beyond their years. Their story shared on Oprah's stage, but the spotlight faded, and Sam faced a world that no longer knew their name. The pressure of being a prodigy left scars of self-doubt, a sense of failure when they couldn't keep up with the world's expectations. Where are they now? People asked, and Sam felt lost, their identity tied to a past they couldn't reclaim. But in the quiet, they heard a whisper, their intuition, urging them to create, to explore who they were beyond the genius label. Inspired by others, like a child tycoon who embraced her true self as a woman, or a boy who turned brilliance into advocacy, Sam found courage. They began painting, each canvas a step toward healing, a way to express the complexity of their journey. Their art wasn't about fame but truth, capturing the beauty of struggle and growth. Sam started teaching art to kids, seeing their own younger self in their wide eyes, helping them embrace their differences. Their work began to spread, not because of who they were at 10, but because of who they are now, a person who turned pain into purpose. They learned from Oprah's conversations, from stories of resilience, that life's greatest gift is not early brilliance but the courage to keep evolving. As Sam drifts to sleep, they hold a new truth: they are enough, not for what they did, but for who they're becoming. As you lie here tonight, let Sam's story remind you of your own potential. You are not defined by past successes or failures, but by your courage to grow, to create, to find your way. Release the weight of expectations, the fear of falling short. As you drift into sleep, let these truths take root. You are enough, you are evolving, you are destined to shine. Tomorrow, awake ready to rediscover your gifts, to live with purpose, just as Sam is doing. 10,000 characters. As you sink into the peace of this night, let Sam's story of transformation guide your dreams, a testament to the power of redefining your path. Sam stands in a community center, teaching a room of kids to paint, their laughter filling the air with hope. Once a child prodigy, Sam was celebrated for their mind solving equations, answering Oprah's questions with a wisdom that stunned the world. But as the years passed, the applause faded, and Sam faced a crisis of identity. Where is this child prodigy today? The world asked, and Sam felt the sting of being forgotten, their brilliance a relic of childhood. The pressure to remain extraordinary left them doubting their worth, wondering if they'd peaked at 10. But in the silence, a spark grew while their intuition, whispering that their gifts were still alive, just waiting to be reshaped. Inspired by stories of others, like a boy who used his genius for peace, or a girl whose paintings spoke to the soul, Sam turned to art. Each canvas became a mirror, reflecting their journey from prodigy to person, from pressure to purpose. They taught kids who felt like outsiders, showing them that their differences were their strength. Just as Sam had learned, their art gained traction, not for childhood fame, but for its raw truth. Touching hearts in galleries and beyond, Sam's life became a testament to resilience, to the idea that brilliance isn't a moment but a lifelong evolution. They found grace in letting go of who they were, embracing who they are. As Sam closes their eyes, they feel at peace, their purpose clear, not to be a prodigy, but to be themselves. As you rest tonight, let Sam's story awaken your own potential. You are not your past, not the labels you've carried, but the courage to evolve, to create, to live authentically. Release the doubts, the pressure to be perfect. As you drift into sleep, let these truths settle deep. You are enough, you are growing, you are destined to shine. Tomorrow, you'll wake ready to embrace your gifts, to find your purpose, just as Sam is doing, proving that life's greatest triumph is becoming who you're meant to be. 10,000 characters. In the soft embrace of this night, let Sam's journey from prodigy to purpose become the heartbeat of your dreams, urging you to embrace your own evolution. Sam stands in a gallery, their paintings on display, each one a story of struggle, hope, and triumph. Once a child prodigy, they captivated the world with their intellect, their young voice echoing on Oprah's stage, their future bright with promise. But as childhood faded, so did the spotlight, leaving Sam to navigate a world that no longer saw their brilliance. The question, where are they now? Stung. A reminder of a past they couldn't reclaim. The pressure to remain extraordinary left scars of doubt, fear, a sense of failure. But in the quiet, Sam found their truth, inspired by stories of others who redefined their paths. A tycoon who became her true self, a genius who fought for peace. They turned to art, each canvas a step toward healing, a way to redefine their gifts. Sam's paintings spoke of resilience, of a soul that refused to be defined by childhood fame. They taught kids, sharing their journey, helping them see their uniqueness as power. Their art spread, not for prodigy status, but for its honesty, touching lives across the world. Sam learned, through Oprah's conversations and others' stories, that purpose evolves, that grace lies in embracing who you are now. Their life is no longer about being a genius but about being authentic, purposeful, whole. As Sam sleeps, they dream of new creations, new ways to inspire, their heart full of grace. As you lie here tonight, let Sam's story be your inspiration. You are not your past, not the expectations you have carried, but the courage to grow, to create, to live your truth. Release the fear, the doubt, the need to be perfect. As you drift into sleep, let these truths become your own. You are enough, you are evolving, you are destined to shine. Tomorrow, you'll rise ready to embrace your gifts, to find your purpose, to live with grace, just as Sam has done, proving that your greatest brilliance is the life you build today. Thank you.